Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to another vlog. I was just looking at it and it's been a little bit now since my last vlog. What was it, the beginning of June? It's been a little bit since I recorded one, but we're back now. It is currently Friday, June 21st. Yesterday was the first day of summer and it felt like it. Some updates for you all. So, update number one. I passed my permanent makeup, my cosmetic tattooing license exam yesterday, which is pretty cool, which means now I can actually submit the application to get my license to be a cosmetic tattooer. So that's pretty cool. I was so nervous to take that exam. It was not at all what I expected it to be like. I thought the exam would be more about like the technique of cosmetic tattooing and like what goes into tattooing certain surfaces like brows, eyeliner, lips. Nope. It was more so focused on anatomy, physiology, and even body tattooing, which how does that relate to cosmetic tattooing? It doesn't, but apparently they wanted to put that on there. Obviously, I answered enough correctly to pass, so yay for faking it until you make it. Just kidding. I know what I'm doing, but it was just those questions were weird. But anyway, so that's a bit of good news. Finished that. I'd say since the last time I updated y'all, speaking of the cosmetic tattooing, I now have a salon, which is weird and also really exciting that I now technically kind of sort of have my own business. Like I have the LLC and everything for it. So that's a weird thing to wrap my head around. So be on the lookout for some vlogs related to business related stuff. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I think that's about it. There's really not much that has happened since the last time I updated y'all, but that was kind of cool. But today, like I said, Friday, June 21st, not doing a whole lot today other than hockey game later. So tonight is game 6 of the Stanley Cup finals. My husband and I are big time hockey fans. He's been a hockey fan since like the dawn of time, and I became a hockey fan once we got together and he introduced me to hockey. So tonight is game 6. It's the Florida Panthers versus the Edmonton Oilers. I personally, like, neither team are my team, or our team I should say. We are St. Louis Blues fans. However, I am personally rooting for the Florida Panthers because they've never won a Stanley Cup before, and even though it's been a while since Edmonton has won a Stanley Cup, Florida's never won it. So I'm like, I kind of want to see them win it, like, for a first time, but who knows? Again, not like hella invested, but it is fun. So that's tonight, and that's pretty much all I have going on today. However, tomorrow is gonna be pretty fun, and of course I'll record stuff then, but if y'all don't know, I'd say they are my favorite band. My favorite band is Ghost. Absolutely love that band so much. And they just recently came out with a movie that is actually in movie theaters. So Luke and I got tickets and our showing is tomorrow at like 3 o'clock or something. So we're gonna do date night. We're gonna go see that and then go out to eat or something afterwards. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. It's like live concert footage mixed with lore for their characters and stuff, so I'm excited for that. So yeah, that's tomorrow. But for today, I need to really buckle down and plan content and also fill out stuff for licensing, like to actually apply for the license. Like, just because you take the test to get your license doesn't mean you just automatically get it. You have to take that exam score and be like, look, I can do it. Mail it in with an application and a fee. Everything costs money, I have learned. It costs $86 to take the exam. It costs $90 to get the license. And then on top of that, you have to take all sorts of other trainings like bloodborne pathogens, CPR, first aid. All of those cost money. Getting an LLC costs money. Getting liability insurance costs money. I get what they say, you have to spend money to make it, but my God, do I have to go in the red immediately in order to do anything? So I need to do that, but I really need to work on reading this book today. This is our June book club book. Like I said, it is June 21st. Once again, pushing it to the last minute. I'm probably going to make this a separate read-in vlog, so I won't talk about it too much in this vlog, but I need to really buckle down and read this. We're also not going to talk about the fact that I am still reading this, and I've been reading this since April. I don't know what it is, but I am having such a hard time getting into this book, which bothers me because everyone seems to love this book so much, and I'm struggling to get into it. Like, look, I have not made much progress since April. That's like, what am I on? Chapter 4. That doesn't make any sense. Why is it taking me so long? But I gotta focus on this one first because this is a book club book. Let's see, I have recently, let me tell you about my recent books. So, where's my phone? Because they've all been audiobooks. I haven't done a Kindle book recently, but recent audiobooks that I've done. Actually, Goodreads would probably be better for me to pull up to see, because I forget like the order that I've done things in. I don't remember the last time I updated y'all. Okay, so if that vlog came out June 4th, I think the last vlog I did. So since then, I've read Ward D by Frida McFadden, which was a standard Frida McFadden book. Then I read, okay, that book probably made it into the last vlog, Paradise Problem. I don't remember which books made it into it. Okay, there we go. This is a little bit more in order. There's so many books. What was the last one I told y'all about? I also read The Locked Door by Frida McFadden. Did I mention that one at all? 2 Frida McFadden books. I did read my first Tessa Bailey, which was It Happened One Summer. It was fine. I am finding that I am not an insta-love girly. I thought I would be into that. I am not. I don't like how fast people end up falling in love. It just feels weird and I don't know, not genuine. That was my biggest beef with that one, was the insta-love. And then I listened to Leather and Lark, which is the second book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. Yes, trilogy. There's the third one. First one was Butcher and Blackbird, which was not my favorite. I know Book Talk and a lot of people really enjoyed that one. I personally was like, it was fine. I gave it a 3-star. Or actually, no, I think I gave it 3.5 stars, technically. So I listened to Leather and Lark, which I did enjoy that one a little bit more. Not too much more, like I still gave it a 4 out of 5, but I did enjoy Leather and Lark quite a bit. And I did just finish, as of today, I finished the book called Such a Bad Influence by Olivia Muenter. It was pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna rate it. The ending though, it's a little ambiguous, but I'm sitting there going like, clutch my pearls if I had them. So that one was pretty good. That one's, it's labeled as a thriller. I wouldn't say it's like thrilling, not like other ones that I've read, but it was, you know, it was kind of like, okay, what happened? It also, as someone who is a content creator, kind of made me a little uneasy at some points, but maybe that was the point. So yeah, that one was fine. I did that one on audio. I do have another audiobook, another Allie Hazelwood, which I'm struggling through Bride, so I don't know how well this one's gonna go, but it's not In Love. I have that on Libro. So yeah, that's where I currently am with books, but the main focus right now is needing to get this done. But again, I'll probably do this for a read-in vlog. That is where we currently are. Oh, other little things. I mean, I guess it's kind of an update. This vlog is probably gonna be a very rambly vlog, and I apologize for that. Recently went to the doctor because I hadn't had a physical in a while, and I was like, I should probably know how my body's doing. Turns out my cholesterol is high. I probably should have seen that coming. So currently working on a low cholesterol diet. So if you have any recipes or anything to throw my way, feel free to do so. Gotta better my health. Anyway, so I'm gonna work a little bit on some content planning and then go sit down and read some of this book, which again, I'll probably do a read-in vlog for. So that's where we are. Sorry, this video is starting off kind of rambly. My bad. Also wanted to show that I've started purchasing some things for my studio. Also, if you hear like water or crickets in the background, it's an ambient video that I have playing right now. Just ignore that. But this right here is the table that clients will lay on while I tattoo them. And that is the fun, like, I don't know, crescent moon shaped lamp. So stuff for my salon is starting to come in, which is exciting, but also nerve-wracking. It's like, oh my God, this is happening. So I wanted to show y'all while I was here some books that I've recently got. I don't actually remember the last books that I showed y'all. Like, these are all this little section over here are all new books that I've gotten. So yesterday, after I passed my license exam, I was like, I'm gonna treat myself to some books. And I went in not knowing what exactly I wanted, but I did find 4 books. So these are the 4 books that I treated myself to after passing my license exam yesterday. So the first one is The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I had wanted this book before, but I think once before it had like a bunch of stickers on it that I was just like, oh, it's gonna be a pain to get off. I also don't necessarily like this on the side where it's like instant New York Times bestseller. I feel like that kind of takes away from it, but whatever, it's fine. So I got this one because this one sounded really cool, and I think Luke would also like this. I tend to get a lot of romance books, which I know Luke will not care for, but I'm like, this one he might. This one he might dig a little bit. So then the next one I got, this one, the main reason why I got this one is because of the character. So this one's called Happy Medium, and it starts with fake spirit medium Gretchen Acorn is happy to help when her best, read wealthiest, client hires her to investigate the unexplained phenomena preventing the sale of her bridge partner's struggling goat farm. I picked it up because the main character's name is Gretchen. Deals with a goat farm, apparently. I didn't really look too much into the description, but I saw that the main character's name is Gretchen, and I was like, Gretchen representation! My name's never in anything. Got that one specifically for that reason. I don't think it's got like a stellar review on Goodreads, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a good review because it's got my name in it. I know it's almost July. I know yesterday was the first day of summer, but I remember this past like winter season, everyone was reading this book and seemed to really like it. And I love this cover. I also love all the other covers in like this series. I don't know if it's actually a series or if they just all fall under the same, I don't know. They all have similar covers and like titles and stuff like that. But the first one is a holiday one. And I was like, ooh, I can read this in July because of the whole Christmas in July theme. So Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison. It's also fake dating, which I know is not a trope for everyone. I personally don't mind fake dating. And then the last one I got has a blasted sticker on it. Barnes & Noble, stop putting stickers on your books. But it's The Deal by L. Kennedy. It is a hockey romance. Why does it make those noises? It does have fun edging. Is blue. I didn't actually notice that when I got it, but there are like a bunch of books in this series, but it's a hockey romance, and as a hockey girly, I was like, let me just do it. I also have another Elle King book over here. Yeah, Girl Abroad is by Elle King. Or Elle King? No, that's the singer, Elle Kennedy. So that's what I treated myself to yesterday after passing my license exam. Treat yourself. 2 other books before I forget. 2 other books that I recently picked up. One also hockey related, but not a hockey romance. However, apparently it is an HBO series, but it's called Beartown. Hockey is a big premise or a big theme in it. This is the same author who wrote Anxious People, which I still haven't read yet. I own it. It's up here. Well, actually, that's Luke's copy. He has a copy and I have a copy. We should probably donate one of them. But I picked up the book because 1, I knew it was by that author. So again, I was like, maybe Luke would also enjoy this book. And then 2, it's got rave reviews and it features hockey. So we like that. And then the other one that I got is on the opposite end of things. Twisted Love. If you're on Book Talk and you're on smutty Book Talk, you probably know of this book. You've either read it or you have at least heard of it. I picked it up because Book Talk, once again, influenced me. I need Book Talk to stop doing that because every time Book Talk does influence me to buy a book, I ended up not liking it. I'm like 0 for, I don't know, 3 now when it comes to Book Talk recommendations. To be fair, the books that Book Talk has recommended me are Haunted Adeline, Credence, and now this. Do we see a theme? Do we see a theme? If you don't see a theme, bless you. Though apparently this one is not like, what the hell? I gotta see this chapter start again. Wait a minute, come on. Okay, I made pancakes. Oh, that's nice. I just like flipped through and all of a sudden, oh, there we go. I couldn't stop throwing up. Well, that's gonna be fun. That was another one that I picked up relatively recently. He has a heart of ice, but for her, he burned the world. Okay, so I think I'm up to date on the books that I've gotten recently to share with you all, so.
As you mentioned, under that corner, but the linesmen are going to work here trying to keep Darby
We're currently watching the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers, and we want Florida to win. Damn, that power play went by fast.
Yep, 2 minutes.
Damn.
There was no breaks.
I was about to say, that went by really fast. Edmonton has already scored. I already want to stop watching the game.
No.
Yes.
Gretchen's learning how fast hockey can go, especially at the end of the game, because it's not like football or basketball where the last 5 minutes of a game can last 30 minutes real time.
That's true. It just, I'm so frustrated with Florida right now because they were leading the series 3-0, and they've given up the last 2 games. And I want Florida to win because they've never won the Stanley Cup before. And I want to see them win, but damn it, they're not acting like they want it.
Maybe not.
We're just sitting here watching it. It's only...
Maybe Florida's happy with the friends they made along the way.
It's Florida.
That's right, they don't have any friends.
Sorry, Florida peeps. Florida's not acting like they want it anymore. So the second period or whatever it's called for the Stanley Cup final has started, and Edmonton got another goal, and there's my husband.
Hi.
And then Florida got one like 10 seconds later, and now Edmonton's challenging it, and I'm just like, this game is... Spock's here though. He's like, leave me alone and let me sleep. So now we're waiting for the challenge to come back.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh, the Florida coach is pissed. I am too. This is so bullshit.
I mean, if they proved it with a timestamp, then...
Yeah, he just said a lot of nasty words.
It's not mic'd up.
So it's 2-0, Edmonton. It's only like a minute and a half into the second. Are they called periods?
Yes.
Period.
Oh, get him.
Yeah, there's not been a lot of scrappies so far. Look at that guy. He just scored a breakaway goal. He's happy. Good for him.
There's a minute and a half left in the second period. Edmonton just scored another goal. And I'm like, this is why I don't get invested in sports. So
Your teams have won.
I'm going to just stay in my lane next season. Blues only. I don't care who goes to the Stanley Cup. If it's not the Blues, I don't give a shit.
Okay, I can't argue with that. That's fine. Okay. I get what I want, so I'm not going to argue.
So I don't even care. Florida, I was rooting for you. It's like that whole Tyra Banks from America's Next Top Model. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you, or whatever that scene was. But this is how I currently feel for Florida. I was rooting for Florida. We were all rooting for Florida. Y'all have never won before. We wanted to see you win. And guess what? You blew such a big lead. You blew it. You blew it. Yes, there's a whole ass period left in game 6. And yes, there's a whole game 7 left.
There is.
But you blew this lead. Good morning. It is Saturday, June 22nd. Pay no mind to makeupless face, and I have no idea what this hairstyle is that I'm doing, but I don't think I will keep it because my forehead is on full display. But before I put makeup on, I did want to show 2 packages that I got in the mail this morning. One is from Old Navy. It's just a few little things that I had because I had like Old Navy cash or whatever. And then the other one is from Curst Cosmetics. I have never gotten anything from them before, but I know a lot of people really like them. They did a palette collaboration with Motionless in White, which is pretty cool. I didn't pick that up myself just because the color story wasn't for me, but I did recently just get a gloss from them and a lip liner because several people that I follow recommended it, so I was like, let's try it out. Also, this shipped really fast. I just ordered this, I'm pretty sure like Wednesday or something, so it did not take very long to get here. Really nice packaging that it comes in though. The 2 things come in like their own little baggie. I'm not gonna try this right now just because I don't have any makeup on yet and I don't want to waste product until I've got like a full face on. Maybe I'll wear it today, I don't know. I got their lip gloss potion in Bear and then their spell liner in Colt. Oh my god, there's like little spiders in the bag. That's pretty cute actually. So like in the bag are little spiders and like, hold on, cobwebs. They're like little confetti pieces. That's really cute actually. That's adorable. So I got a lip gloss and a lip liner. Oh, there's spiders connected to the packaging. My fingernails are chipping really bad. I was trying to paint my nails and they're just chipping really bad. So this is Bear. Very cute packaging. And again, this is a gloss. I'm trying to become more of a gloss girly, but I am definitely more of a matte lipstick. That's the Bear. It definitely looks bare. There's that. Let's see. I'll do a little swatch on my hand just so y'all can see the color. There it is right there. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's pretty color. I like it. And then I got their spell liner in, what did I say, Colt, which was also kind of a more nude neutral one. So I figured I could pair them together. Let's see how it, oh yeah, those pair really well together. This one's a little bit more warm, but that's fine. If you're just doing like a liner, it's not gonna be terrible. But like, you can see the gloss and the liner, so those will be nice together. I don't know if I'm gonna wear them today for the Ghost movie, but I do like how those look. So we'll see. And then got myself some things from Old Navy. This bag is big, but it's seriously only like 4 things that I got. So it's not that much. They just happen to be larger things. So the first one that I'm really excited about, I am loving pajamas, like really cute loungewear pajamas recently. So I got very summery pajamas. Oh my god, look at these. They're little citrus. Look at, it's like lemons and are they like mangoes? Oranges? It's definitely lemons and oranges, but I'm pretty sure those are like also mangoes. So it's a little set, shorts and a top. Very excited for that. Those are precious. This I think is a cardigan, like an oversized cardigan. And I realized despite the fact that most of my wardrobe is black, I do not own a solid black oversized cardigan. So that's what this is. Not very excited, but I'm like, my entire wardrobe is black. How do I not have an all just solid black cardigan? I have like charcoal gray and black and white stripe cardigan, but I do not have a solid black one. This is, what is this? High rise pixie wide leg. And these aren't like in sizes like 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever. They're small, medium, large because it's elastic. I like that it's a wide leg and it looks professional. Like these are nice professional pair of pants, but I feel like you could also make it casual. And then the final thing is a sweatshirt that I already own 3 of. Like I own 3 of these sweatshirts in a different color. However, this one is a little bit different because even though it's a fun color like this green, it says New York on it. I don't know, just wanted something different that had kind of like the graphic look to it. But yeah, I like this color a lot. I got these oversized, so I have it in like, I have a black, a gray, and then like a rose colored one. So got the green, but this green in particular, they had 2 different kinds, but this one in particular just says New York on it. New York, East Coast. That was my Old Navy haul. And then a little tiny makeup haul from a company that I've never used before. So that's exciting. But yeah, it is 12 o'clock now. I'm gonna go throw on some makeup because our movie is at 3 o'clock, which means we're gonna leave here at like 2:15 just to get there, get parked. Like we already have our seats, so we don't need to worry about getting good seats because we pre-got them. But yes, I gotta go figure out what I want to do for my makeup today. Okay, ignore Ivan barking and also ignore how bad my back porch looks. We have a spare litter box out here, but there's my outfit. I don't know if you could see everything, but just a smidge. It's very hot outside. It's like 97, but feels like 105 or something. It's gross. Oh yeah, my makeup. This to match my shirt. Oh no.
You don't have someone on assignment like that unless something happens.
Sounds like it already started. Alright, we just got out of the Ghost movie.
Yes.
There was significantly more people there than I just didn't realize that There were a lot of Ghost fans in the area, which was nice, pleasant surprise. Though there was an entire section next to you that didn't show up.
Correct.
Because those tickets were definitely not available.
Things happen, you know.
When I bought tickets.
Groups can't make it. Somebody gets grounded, you know. Things
Somebody
like
gets
that.
grounded.
That's what it is sometimes.
What did you think?
So, quick thoughts. I'll try to be brief. Very happy to see a turnout. This is only a 2-day engagement, but we saw so many people in Ghost t-shirts dressed up just to see the movie. That shows a lot of promise for these concert movies, that they can make it work for rock, for metal, for heavy music. That makes me happy. Ghost is more thematic, but that's nice. The music and the performance recorded in Los Angeles at the Kia Forum sounded great. My only issue was not with the movie, but with the theater itself, because we had like an older theater, and like one of the speakers sounded like it was busted, and there was a rattle and an echo.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was like in the actual movie or if that was
Me thinks because we were in the corner, like not dead center, and we were kind of cornered back, closer to speakers, just working there, like at a movie theater and stuff in the past. That's probably what it was. That is not on the movie. The movie sounded great. Performances were all great. The hokiness did not come until the end.
I was about to say, yeah.
But they added to they made sure we got the hokey Ghost shenanigans by the end.
I don't know how many of y'all are Ghost fans, so we're not going to spoil anything.
So no spoilers.
But,
asterisk, stay for the credits.
Yes. Like with any movie, stay for the credits.
Yes.
Stay till after. They also do have a new song during the credits, so definitely make sure if you plan on seeing it while it's in theaters, which is only, I think, one more day after today.
They might do one more day after today, but that's it. But then you have to wait for like the Blu-ray and online release.
I do wish they had a little bit more of the like lore mixed in.
They could have used a little bit more between like every third song or something like that.
And like there were some little lore moments where it was just like a little nod and pass or something, but at the very end, once the concert was over, there was quite a bit.
Yeah, and like those were the most like, oh hey, because like you see pieces of years worth of music video nods and stuff like that all come together and like kind of make sense just a little.
Yeah.
But then it's just rushed through, and then the end, get out.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I did too. Worth the money.
I liked the dancers.
The skeleton dancers.
The skeleton dancers that they had for 20s and
Dance Macabre.
Dance Macabre.
Yes.
I thought that was kind of a fun little addition.
Agreed.
Because that was not at any of the concerts last year other than that one. It was also interesting to just see the crowd not have their phones out. And this particular show, they were like, no phones whatsoever.
I think they allowed them to do it for flashlights, like wave them in the air, and that's it for a couple things.
See, a lot of people had the little glow bands.
Oh, maybe that was it too. That's what they were doing. That makes sense. But
glow bands.
But it worked out really well.
Yeah.
You know, so that way nothing was leaked, and like all the show, you only saw the people.
Yeah.
And they got a killer show out of it too.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
They showed the camera work. First of all,
camera work was great.
Used amazing cinematography and camera work for a live show. The cameras they used were top notch in every angle, and they showed a lot of fans, like close-ups of fans dressed up, singing, clapping, whatever, you name it. Yeah. There were really good shots of everyone in the crowd, and they did a good job just adding to that. It was not, at no point did it stay fixed on one camera angle for a good 15-20 seconds.
Right.
This was beyond pro shot.
And I mean, so this is on par with what Taylor Swift's Eras tour concert that she released. It's along the same lines where it's a lot of concert footage, but I didn't see the Taylor Swift one, so I can't really speak on it, but this had that entire concert plus the little lore snippets. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Thank you to my wife for treating me to the movie to theater.
I had to look because I think my camera's getting overheated.
Okay.
So we're going to wrap up our little review there, and we're going to go find food.
It's 100 degrees out.
It's 104 according to my car.
So
we're going to go find food now.
Go listen to Ghost.
Yeah, that too.
She smiled at me, and I was like, oh, smile? Love you. Love you.
What?
You're so silly. stretch. Try this again. I've been vlogging for several years now, like pre-pandemic, and I still get really self-conscious out in public, even though I'm in my car, but like I never know if people are looking at me. Like, why does she have a camera? Why is she talking? I try and get myself into places where people aren't gonna really perceive me, but I still never quite get it. Also, the sun is so bright right now. It's currently like 97, 98, feels like 107 outside. It is hot. I don't usually come out and run errands on the weekends, like ever. Going out yesterday on a Saturday was out of the norm for Luke and I. Me running out today to pick something up, also out of the norm for myself. And I'm reminded why I don't come out in public on the weekends. Sorry if you can hear the fan, but it is so freaking hot. But I just, I quickly ran to PetSmart because we needed more cat litter. That's not exciting, but I made a candle order this morning on Bath & Body Works website. So I'll show you more of them when we get home, but I realized we didn't have any candles at home. We don't have any summer candles. I don't even think we have any more fall candles. Oh my God, that smells good. Bronzed Sunset. I'll show you the candles once I get home. But yeah, so that's currently what I'm doing. But I'm also, yesterday we went and saw the Ghost movie. The credits had Ghost's newest song playing, and I can't stop playing it now. It is on repeat. It is my new fixation. I love this song. It's just gonna be on repeat forever. It's very rambly. But I'm gonna go home now because being out on a weekend is atrocious. I don't like this. Not at all. I think when I open my own business, I'm gonna like have weekend hours just so I can have weekdays off so I can do errands then, because trying to do errands on a Saturday and Sunday is not it. This is awful. So we're gonna go home. I'll show you all the candles. I don't know what else I'm gonna do today, but woo! I'm gonna continue to listen to this song on repeat though, because it's so good. So good. Okay. All right, I've been back home for a little bit. Luke and I had some lunch, and then I swapped into my new sweatshirt that I got from Old Navy because I'm cold in the house, but it is still really, really hot outside, except for it's overcast right now, and it looks like it's gonna rain at any moment, but I don't think the forecast calls for it. I swear if you get my food again, I see you looking at it. That's Spock that I'm talking to. We got Popeyes for lunch, and I got up for just a split second to go change my shirt. I left my food unattended, and when I came back, a certain someone, sir, was licking his chops after having a little sampling of my mashed potatoes. I see you eyeballing it again. Yeah, there's a lid on it this time. Yeah, you of all the animals I did not expect it from. He's looking at me like, that was your first mistake. Yeah, we got Popeyes. I got their like blackened chicken strips and their mashed potatoes. Really good. Girl on TikTok was talking about how it's like that whole meal is only 390 calories and like 45 grams of protein. So I was like, let me try that, and it's really good actually. Anyway, I see you eyeballing it. He just came back out like after changing this, and he was, I'm like, I hope it was good. Anyway, now that I am home though, I wanted to show you all what I got from Bath & Body Works. I only got 6 candles only, but they had the deal going on where it's like, I think they were only like $13 or something like that. So I did get 6 candles. Usually I like do big candle hauls for fall scents. I don't typically do ones for summer ones, but I have been enjoying summer scents a little bit more. And someone was talking about how, like, yes, we get excited for spooky season, but there's something that makes it special when you wait a little bit instead of starting too soon. Like, yes, spooky season in our hearts, but there's just something about if you start it too early, then it's not special when the actual time is there. And that kind of stuck with me. And I was like, you know, you're kind of right about that. So there's just revoke my spooky girl card. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I did get some summer candles, so I thought I'd share which ones I got. Also, it's like really windy and overcast right now. I hope a random thunderstorm will happen because our grass is practically dead. We have an irrigation system and it comes on, I had to set it to come on every single day. It comes on, I think, every day at 5 o'clock in the morning, and each section gets like 20 minutes, and that's like not touching it because it hasn't rained here in a while now. So first one is Santorini Coast. Santorini is actually a place that I have wanted to visit for God knows how long. I want to say since Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Santorini's in that, right? I'm pretty sure it is. So like I've wanted to go since middle school. So this one has, what is it? Creamy coconut, almond blossom, warm vanilla. And it smells so good. It smells like sunscreen. This is a very sunscreen-esque scent. I love it. I hope I'm been in focus this whole time. For some reason, this camera, like when I'm in this setting, it has a hard time focusing on me because I think there's too much going on behind me. But yeah, so I also like the little design of the candle, like the stripes with the little, I don't know how to describe it. Next is Cactus Blossom. I've used this one in the past. Cactus, flower petals, fresh citrus, vanilla coconut. Vanilla coconut seems to be a theme with a lot of these summer candles. This one, really good. Kind of a blah candle, but meh. They can't all have pretty designs, I guess. Especially ones that, I think this is one of the ones that's like year round that you can get. One of my favorites that's technically fall is Lakeside Morning, and that one now has like a blah candle because it's year round. Next is Coastal Cottage. I was kind of afraid of this one at first because it doesn't have like the best reviews. Like it's got good reviews, but not the best. I think it smells great. And this is like, what is this one? Garden Sage, Oak Moss, and Beach Breeze, whatever that smells like. I would imagine salt. But yeah, this one smells really good. Very earthy, which I mean with Garden Sage and Oak Moss, that sounds pretty earthy. Next, Sea Salt and Sails. For some reason, every time I see the name of this one, I want to say Sea Salt and Snails, which is kind of sad because don't ever put salt on, or is that slugs? Either way, don't put salt on them. But for some reason, my mind wants to correct it to Sea Salt and Snails, which doesn't sound as appealing, but this one smells really good. Ocean Sea Spray, aloe vera, nectar, and driftwood. But it's got like a, I don't know, it's got a musky scent to it. Next, Fiji White Sands. Again, I really like the candle design. Fresh cut sugarcane, white nectarine, and sandalwood. I love sandalwood. This one also is a very sunscreen-esque scent, and I like that. I really love the smell of sunscreen. And then the last one, Bronzed Sunset, which is exotic coconut, island waves, and soft musk. Another one that's very sunscreen-like. I think I might like this one the most because it's not like super in your face. Also, the candle's cute. So yeah, those are the candles that I got today. I don't know which one I'm gonna burn first. Hello, it is a little bit later in the day from when I showed y'all my candle haul earlier. I haven't done a whole lot since then. Kind of just chilled on the sofa for a little bit. I ended up playing some games with my brother. Yeah, it's been kind of an uneventful day, but I did want to come on here at the end. Hopefully camera's focusing on me. Hello. But I did want to come on here and kind of close out this vlog because I did want to keep this one like a true weekend vlog, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I am going to end it here. I've been playing with my nails for the past 30 minutes. I took the red nail polish off, mostly. Some is still like in there. And I was gonna put these press-on nails that I have on, but I don't know if I want to right now. Like I already have them laid out, but I don't know if I want to put them on. Mostly because these are the types of nails. So usually my press-on nails don't have glue already on them. I just use my favorite nail glue, which is Glamnetic. So like these nails have that little tab on it where it's sticky already, which makes it even more difficult to get off because I don't put them on just with the adhesive they come with. I still put the nail glue, which means they're really on there. So if I decide I don't like them, it's like kind of stuck with them for a while. So I've been contemplating. They're very cute. One of the nails is a strawberry. You can't see that, but it's a strawberry, or it has strawberries on it. Whatever, you can't see it, but it's got like little strawberries and flowers on it. It's very cute. And then all of the other nails have French tip, but they're fun colors like pink, coral, yellow. So like, I don't know if I want to put them on, so I'm just gonna like let them sit there for a little bit and I'll think about it. Might do it tomorrow, but I do want to go ahead and close out this vlog here. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you are interested, I do have YouTube memberships where you can get behind the scenes content, access to members only content, early access to all of my videos. One of the levels, I do an extra video each month. So if you are interested in any kind of extra content outside of what I already put out, be sure to check out YouTube memberships. But that is gonna be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to go down there, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so YouTube will let you know when I upload next. But until next time, bye lovelies!